All right, we're gonna start up the new 79 FTX right here. Go through a little tutorial on the new armrest and display setup. Takes a couple of seconds for the display to boot up. So here we go. So first control on the armrest right here, you have engine throttle. Simple engine throttle. Here, the orange switch here is turn the PTO on and off. Show the back with the PTO in the back. All right. Next switch is park brake. Currently on. Push it forward to turn off. Here we have 3-point hitch control, up and down. Same control is here on the armrest. It actuates the 3-point hitch. So this button and this button have the same functionality. Next one is the first cylinder remote. Same functionality here on the armrest with this button. Then you have a third cylinder remote and a fourth cylinder remote. Here on the switches you have one motor section. You have a second motor section. We're currently hooked up to a cane planter. We have the top button set to operate the drum roller. Turn it on here. Turn it off. And then the second button, the bottom, is operating the back wall in this case. This button here is the hitch float. You actually could actuate the button and the hitch will actually float itself. There's a knob on this side where you can actually have a what we call a hitch assist, where it'll apply a pressure to the butt end. As you turn it, for heavier implements, you can make the implement lighter and lighter. Diff lock button, the red, the blue, and up here also just for future functionality. In this case, there's a switch power output to switch the back wall from forward to reverse. It could be used for anything else. We go here on the display on the left hand side, we just have filter checks. So in this case, all the filters are good. It has an air filter restriction switch, so as the restriction, as dust accumulates in the filter, you'll see this bar climb. Fluid level check. There's a coolant level sensor, water and fuel sensor, and a hydraulic oil level sensor. And this is some of your emissions temperatures in the DPF and SCR. Also gives you output on the soot load of the DPF. Up on this side, first one is the control valve. So we have hitch up and down, and we have a second cylinder function, third cylinder function, fourth cylinder function, 2 motor functions. You can operate the settings here. So they default to 100%. If you wanted to lower the flow, you just knock the button down to whatever you want. In this case, all the cylinders are at 100 except number 4. We currently have number 4 hooked up to a tilt function for the top, hydraulic tilt function for the top link of the 3-point hitch. And then our motors right now are set to 15%, which is the drum, 10%, which is the back wall. Go back to the main page. Here, PTO. So you can switch between a 540 and a 1000 PTO speed. Right here it shows you if the PTO is on or off, what the selected speed is, actual speed, power consumption, and the engine speed. You can go to the settings here, and you can toggle between a 540 or 1000, and you can turn this PTO maintains function on. When it's on, it actually tries to compensate for engine speed. So as your engine speed comes down or goes up, it tries to maintain your 540 or your 1000. We have a little diagnostic screen. You hit the wrench here, you hit service tool, and you can look and see if there's any errors, any settings. We can log in, come here and change settings if something's not working for your particular application and you need a little bit more flow or a little bit less. And that's about it.
Show them the flip up.
Inside here you have your USB to charge your phone. Also have switches to inhibit regen or execute a regen underneath the armrest cover.